Okay, so now I've spent some more time researching, and as with many publishers, some of this content is duplicated. So some's on the CD, some is on the website, some is in the book, some is in different resources. So I'm trying to find the most that I can on the website and just link to it. But in order to get my thoughts straight, what I'm actually going to do is go into the course, and in that course, I'm going to put placeholders. In other words, just some simple labels in Moodle that say PowerPoints go here, multimedia files go here, and so on, based on the things that I know. And to refresh, I'll go ahead and show you the files that I have. I've got these different resources. So I'll start with the PowerPoints and the multimedia and the book, and then we'll go from there. So I go into my Moodle course, and I'm here in the top section, and we'll just take, let's go ahead and take a hidden week as a simple example, and I'll go ahead and expand this, and it'll be January 24th. I turn editing on, and I'm going to just add a couple of labels. And slideshow, PowerPoint for this chapter. I'm not going to worry about formatting or anything like that. This is just a placeholder. Later on I can clean it up. And let me go ahead and show just this section. And another label. I'll put multimedia lessons, or we'll call it tutorials. Tutorials for this chapter. And we'll call these sound bites because that's the term the book uses. And then we're going to do another one, and we'll go ahead and I need to see, let's see if I go to the page here, if I can deep link. In other words, I click on chapter 4, for example. Notice the address, you can't quite see it, but now you can. This address is unique. So if I copy this address, it will take me right to chapter 4 or chapter 1 or chapter 3 or something like that. So later on I can take those and link right to them. So I'll make mention of that, and I will put link to chapter online, or let's call it book website chapter, and I may want to wordsmith this later. Save and return to course. Okay, so now we've got those three things, and let's see, slideshow multimedia link. I will probably want to have a couple of test things. So quiz on multimedia tutorial, and another one, quiz on this chapter, because there's going to be test material from the textbook. And then we'll do another one which will be quiz on, and then these other files, I think they're called help desk files actually, and for now I'll just call it help desk, or active help desk they called it. And I haven't yet found a web-based version of that I can link to, and I have found that the files, though, I'll show you again what those look like. Those files are here, and in this particular case I've looked at the size of this folder by going to properties, and this is 193 megabytes, which, I really hate to upload that to a course. You could, but just think about how much work it's going to be to back it up and to duplicate it and so on. So I'd really rather those were on other sites. It bothers me that the publisher would give it to me on the CD and not on a website. However, it might be that they are on the website and I just haven't found the link yet, or it might be that it's on the student CD, in which case they could just load the CD. It's important to bear in mind that a lot of students now are using netbooks, and some are even using their phones, and certainly iPads and things like that. This is, I'm recording this in early 2011. So it's common now not to even have a disk drive on your computer. So once you don't have a disk drive, it's a whole new animal. So I save that, and now we're about ready to go with adding that content. I'll turn this on so it's easy to see, and these are the things I'm going to want to put in each section of the course. So this is almost a guide for the template for this particular course. Slideshow multimedia link, quiz, 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 and then I have to figure out what other activities I want.